going on, gang? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Daniel, one of the co-founders of the Vault Experience. The Vault Experience is a family-formed LLC which provides content in the collectibles industry, so specifically sports cards, Magic the Gathering, Pokémon, Yu-Gi-Oh! We also plan to extend our range in the future. We also do provide physical product as well. We don't have a distributor, so it is going to be near market, but we always will provide these products at below market value, specifically less than TCG, Player, and also eBay. So come check us out at thevaultexp.com, and also you can find us on all social media platforms, The Vault EXP. In this video specifically, we're going to be examining a set of 21 cards that we will be submitting to TAG. We chose to use TAG because of their consistency with AI and also the exhaustive report that they provide when grading the single. With that said, let's get into the video. Alright, y'all ready to get into this examination? So first up on the docket is Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions. So near mint raw is going for around 120. Then the tag PSA 10, it is on the market for around low 300s to mid 300s. So decent combo on that. Well, let's take a look at the card now. Let's see the condition of it. So center looks good, top and bottom. This is a little bit bottom focused, but left to right looks really good. I don't see any whiting on these or on the edges or anything like that. Checking out the rear, looks good. Definitely a 10, maybe a 9 because of the centering, maybe, but I would lean more towards a 10. Next up is Celebi V from Fusion Strike, and near mint raw is going for low 50s, and then in a tag PSA 10 is going for mid 200s. Let's take a look at the condition of this card. This is textured, so I think Charizard was textured too. So I forgot to talk about the surface, but centering on this looks really good, damn near perfect. So the texture of the foil hides this scratches on the surface, so looks good to me. I guess no, it's good. No, this should definitely be a 10 as well. Moving on to the next one. Is Melodic. How do y'all pronounce it? Let me know. Near mint raw is going for around $6, and then the tag PSA 10 is going for, actually there isn't many on the resale. Yeah, don't see actually any at all. Let's see if there's any that's live right now. So ending in 2 days, there's PSA 10 for 55, yeah, $55 right now. So hopefully he's more than that, but we'll see. Let's take the panties off this John and see what the condition is of it. So the centering's a little off, left focused. Top to bottom, maybe. Bottom too, bottom focused as well. Let's look at this isn't textured, so it is going to be hard to hide the surface scratches. I don't see any though. You guys let me know if you see any in the comments. Let's look at the rear. Rear looks good. I don't see any some whiting right here. Yeah, and actually some right here too. That's unfortunate. Say a 9 for this one because of the back. They're leaning on the back, but I think for the whitening or whiting anywhere is gonna knock it down to a 9. Next up is Pikachu Secret from Crown Zenith. So for Near Mint Raw, it is going for around $15. And then for Tag PSA 10 on eBay, it is going for around $100. Let's take the paints off and get a good look at it. Center looks really good. Don't see any issues. Definitely within the 55-45 threshold. Uh, Texture foil, so it's gonna hide the surface scratches. Looks good. So check out the back. Check out the booty on her. Looks good. I think this is gonna get a 10. All right, moving along. Still Crown Zenith. Going to the Galarian Gallery though, we have the Leafeon V Star, and near mint raw is going for high 40s, mid to high 40s, and then for tag PSA 10, around 150. So almost a 300 or more, a little more than 300% increase in value. Let's check out the condition. Condition looks really good. I don't really see any issues. Maybe bottom focus centering, but other than that, I think I still get away with it. Textured foil, so I'm gonna hide the scratches decently. Let's check out the back. Back looks good. Don't see any whitening. Centering is good too, so I'll say this is a 10 as well. Going to Entei. Entei near mint raws going for mid 20s, mid to high 20s, and then in a tag PSA 10, it is going for low 100s. And the reason why I am referring to PSA graded on eBay because since Tag is somewhat of a newer company, there's not many in circulation of these cards graded from them. So, from what I've seen from like research and stuff like that, it's very similar in terms of pricing. So, yeah. So let's take a look at Entei, and the edges are centering's good. Edges no whiting at all. I don't see any scratches. Take a look at the back. Back looks good too. This is definitely a 10. Next up is Glaceon. So near mint raw, going for low 40s, and then in a tag PSA 10, it is going for low 100s. Yeah. All right, let's take the panties off and see what she's working with. Centering looks really good. Yeah, I don't see no issues with that. I don't see any scratches on it. I don't know if you guys can see any. She got a good back too. 10. in my opinion. I'd be surprised if majority of these came back at 9. I'd definitely be highly upset. Highly surprised and highly upset because these are looking really good. But you never know. A lot of people seen a lot of cards where I thought it was 10-2, but it came back at 9. So, but next up is Mewtwo, B Star, Glaring Gallery, and Near Mint Raw, going for low 100s, and then Tag PSA 10, going for mid 200. So, decent increase in value. Let's take a look at the condition. Centering's pretty good. I don't see any surface scratching. Take a look at the back. Back is good too. 10, in my opinion. Next up, I think, no, it's about one more from Crown Zenith. Orchard Form Palkia, Near Mint, Raw. It's going for 80s on TCG, and then Tag PSA 10 on eBay. It's going for low 200s. So over 200% increase in value. Check out the condition. Centering looks pretty good on it. No surface scratches. Corners look good, no whiting. Centering's good. Yeah, this is definitely a 10. Next, we have a Crown Zenith promo card, a Glaring Articuno from the tins, and Near Mint Raw. It's going for $2, very cheap. I might get some actually. I think this is highly undervalued. And then Tag PSA 10. Actually, we have one live right now. Hour and a half left. $91 or plus shipping. So $97. That's a really good combo for a $2 card. Yeah, there isn't many sold actually. So I don't, Tag PSA 10. So I guess not many people are looking for it graded, but clearly it still will command a decent price. So fetch a decent price. Let's take a look at the condition. Centering's really good. This doesn't have textured foil, so you can see the scratches easily, but I don't see any on here. And then this looks really good. Now whiting, centering's good. 10 in my book. Put the clothes back on. Next up, we're moving to 151, and it's Nidoking. So Near Mint Raw's going for around $10, $11, and then Tag PSA 10 going for around low hundreds. And this one sold, it's pretty good, almost $200 from the UK. But yeah, $90 to $100. Let's take a look at the state of the card. Looks really good. Centering's good. Don't see any issue there. I don't see any surface scratching. Ooh, definitely got some white chip here. That's not good. That is not good at all. I think because of that, it's gonna be, and there's a white spot here too. That's probably a 9, unfortunately, because of that single white spot on the corner. Next up is Machoke, More from 151. Near mint raw going for $11, and then in a tag PSA 10 going for around $90. Yeah, 90 to $100. Let's check out the condition for this big boy. Sounding really good. Yeah, no whitening on the whiting on the edges, corners. Check out the back. Center's a little off, but they're lenient on the back. I think threshold 75/55, but looks good. I'll say this is a 10. Next on the queue is Tangela. Near mint raw going for around $9 to $10, and then a tag PSA 10 going for around $90. Looks like, yeah, Japanese. Yeah, $90. So pretty good come up. Let's check out the condition. Centering looks pretty good. I don't know if that's white. I don't think so. It's good. Yeah, centering looks pretty good. Surface looks fine too. No scratching on it. And then the back also looks good. I'll say this is a 10. Next on the docket, it is Mr. Mime. Near mint, we're all going for around $8 to $9, and then in a PSA tag 10, it's going around 80 to $90, 70, kind of all over the place. Yeah, yeah, it looks like 80 to $90. Graded 10. Let's see the condition. Looks really good. Centering looks good. No whitening on there. Surface scratches, don't see any. Back looks really good too. That's a 10. And next up is the boy everybody loves, the OG Charizard. Near mint. We're all going for, it's crazy. Crazy how what this Charizard commanding in price, too low 200s to mid 200s, and then tag PSA 10. Oof, going for it. 900s, close to 1,000. It's crazy. 1,050 right there. Yeah, this is nuts. But pricey card in a 10. But rightfully so. I mean, it's a good, definitely good looking card. Let's check out the condition of ours. Uh, Looks good. Centering's really good. I don't see any whitening at all. No surface scratches. Check out his back. Looks good. I don't see any maybe. I think that's fine. Yeah, no, looks good. This is a 10, man. I'll be highly upset if it doesn't come back a 10. All right, on to the 151 promos. So from the ETB 151, we have, oh, excuse me, so we have Snorlax, so raw going for $7 to $8, and then PSA tag 10 going for around low 100s. Now let's check out the big boy's condition. Looks really good. Centering's good. No whitening. Don't see any surface scratches at all. Back looks good too. This is maybe some here. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that should be good. That's definitely a 10. Next promo is Mewtwo from the 151 UPC. Raw's going for around 15 to 16 bucks. And then in a tag PSA 10, it is going for $250. So that's a huge come up. Yeah, definitely good come up. Let's see what the condition is of this card. Centering looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that's good. No whitening at all. No scratches on the surface. Back of it looks good too. That's a 10. All right, done with the 151s. Next is Stellar Crown Metaptite. Metaptite Raw going for around $4 right now. Pretty cheap. And PSA tag 10. Because people really ain't looking for this. Let's check. Is there? Let's see if there's any sold. Actually, there was one that was live. This is no 10s at all. Recently sold anyway. Let's go back to the live auctions and see. I think there was one. This one has 2 days left and pretty cheap. So keep an eye on it and see. But yeah, not really a market for it. Looks like it. Let's check the condition of the young boy. Condition looks good. Centering looks good. No whitening at all. Surface, no scratches on the surface. Back looks good too. Don't see any whitening at all. I think that's a 10. All right, moving on to Surging Sparks, and first up is Execute Near Mint Raw going for around $8. And then an Attack PSA 10 going for around $100. So definitely good increase in value. Let's check out the condition of ours. Centering is a little bit off, looks like left focus, but could still be within that range, the 55-45 range. No whitening at all. I don't see. Surface looks good too. I don't see any scratches on the surface. The back looks good as well. So I would say that's a 10, maybe a 9 because of the centering. But hopefully it's a 10. Next on the docket is Scar Marie, Surging Sparks still, and going for around $13 for a near mint raw. Tag PSA 10 going for around mid 100s to mid to upper. So that's a good increase in value. Let's check out the condition. Centering might be a little bit left focus. I think it's still good though. Within the threshold. No whitening at all. I don't see any scratches on the surface. Looks good. I think it's a 10. And last but not least, we have Eevee, the Prismatic Evolutions ETB promo. Near mint raw going for around 12 to 13 bucks starting, and then PSA tag 10 going for low 100s. Yeah, low to mid. 100s. Yeah, low to mid 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 or no, actually just low 100s, yeah. So that is definitely a come up. Now let's check out the condition of our card. Looks really good. Centering looks damn near perfect. No whitening at all. No scratches on the surface. Front looks really good. Check out the back. Back looks good too. It's definitely a 10. That'd be crazy if it doesn't come back a 10. And that's it for our stack for the submission. Just to give it a quick run through recap. So we have Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions, Celebi from Fusion Strike, Milotic from Silver Tempest Trainer Gallery, Pikachu from Crown Zenith, Secret Rare, Leafeon V-Star from Glaring Gallery Crown Zenith, Entei V from Glaring Gallery Crown Zenith again, Glaceon V-Star, same set, Mewtwo V-Star, same set, Origin Form Palkia, same set, Glaring Arcudo, same set, promo. Then moving on to 151, we have Nidoking, Machoke, Tangela, Mr. Mime, everyone's favorite Charizard right now, super hyped, Snorlax, Mewtwo, Meditite, Execute, Skarmory, and last but not least, Eevee. So those are the 21 cards that we'll be submitting to tag. As you saw, a few of them did have whitening, so they might get a grade 9, but a majority of them were in really good condition, so we're hoping that we'll get a 10. We also will be purchasing their card care service, which removes fingerprints, debris, residue, and static on the card. It's a 99-cent upcharge, but we think it's a justified expense to increase our chances of receiving a grade 10. We will be making a follow-up video once we receive our grade cards from Tag, so stay tuned and follow us at the Vault EXP on all social media platforms so you can get the notification when we do. Also, visit us at thevaultexp.com for all your collectible needs. Once again, my name is Daniel with the Vault EXP, and I'll see you in the next video.